is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to Al in Homosassa. Hey, Al, what's going on?
Isn't it wonderful? This gentleman here with the gold report, right before the market fell apart, ended up with PAAS. We had a 98% gain in a year. And, you weren't 99% proof like Irish whiskey, but we had a good gain there. You always told us to do what we feel comfortable with. And if I lose a little bit of money on the table, I will, but I know that I just pocketed $8,000 or $9,000 in 2 weeks.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Accept others the way they are. You cannot change other people. To try to change them to fit what you want them to be is like trying to change a dog into a cat. Cat into a horse. They are what they are, and you are what you are. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 276, Nasdaq's up 31, S&P's down 13, gold contract flat, 18.1390 an ounce. We have silver down 13 cents, $25.45 an ounce. Light sweet crude off 257, $67.99 a barrel. Notes and bonds. The 10-year down 5 ticks, trading 134.26. The 30-year up 8 at 166.08 in King Dollar. King Dollar is up 186 ticks, trading at 92.267. Euro 118. Yen at 109.47. The British pound's at 138 to 1 the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Well, you're laying at the highs. You get a contraction of volume that is pretty amazing, actually. But bottom line, I suspect, first off, we're going to probably bang this high out. We're at 439.74. You got the 440.40. The high is 441.80. The closing high, let's just see this, 441.02. Yeah, we're not going to make it there either. Not today. That's the bottom line. NDX 100, we take a look at the 3 Qs. Same type of setup inside the 3 Qs. You're at highs. 3 Qs have 24 million shares traded. The high in the 3 Qs is 368.89. We've hit 368.32. That baby is going to get into that number, and a real question what the Qs are going to be does it blow that number away. When you look at the NDX 100, what you're going to see out here today, the firepower inside it is Moderna is up 9%. That's up $35, trading at $421. You got Zoom up 6.5%. Trading at $3.99. You got AMD up 5.5% at $118, and you got CGen up 4%, trading at $164. So they're all big numbers out here. Gold contract. We had some good movement in gold out here this morning, and I gave it up in spades. GCZ we need that December contract. Here we go. Okay, so the December contract out here today got to 1835. You're trading at 18.13. You got as low as 18.08. Now, you had 232,000 contracts traded, folks, and you're going into 208,000 contracts. Bottom line is that when you go higher into a swing with volume, most times, number one, you're going to be back up there, but more than likely, you're going to break the swing. So this is pretty cool watching this whole thing shake out. Gave it up in spades. There's no doubt about that, man. I mean, we went down fast and furious at 10 o'clock. And bottom line, started on a slow and then just went south in a big way. Notes and bonds. We take a look at the note and bond market. Same type of setup. You had a reversal inside the note and bond market out here today also. What you did, you got same thing, though. You're going to have volume in it, man. This is pretty cool. You did 1.6 million contracts out here. And the 10-year, now the 10-year was going into 2.1. Well, that's interesting. You get a pullback there then. Bottom line, you still were at higher price. Right now, we have the 10-year is yielding out at 1.17. and good old King Dollar. What you had with King Dollar out here is a rejected lower price. Bottom line, we don't have volume inside King Dollar, but we got down to 91,817, and then also at 10 o'clock, 10:07, baby took off topside. We're up 183 ticks. You're trading out here at at 92,265. And we got to go look at Moderna here for a second. Someone's just going to see how this is shaking out. So Moderna right now, yeah, it's too funny, Jeff. That's pulling back hard. You're up $40, man. You're up $30 now. I get it. Okay. Bottom line is that Moderna, is on a run in a big way. There's no doubt. Yes, and it's down $13, well, $15 from the high. I can see that. That being said, I'd be careful about shorting this just yet. And this is, there's no doubt, okay, this equity here is parabolic. It's higher in a dramatic way. They come out with numbers August 5th, so they're going to be coming out with numbers before the market tomorrow morning. Now, listen to these numbers, though. This is like an insane number. They did $1.9 billion last quarter. They're looking to take in $4.3 billion. And everything's going to the bottom line. I mean, this company is pretty intense, man. I mean, there's no doubt about that. I mean, in an extraordinary way. We look at some of the higher volume equities out here today. Advanced Micro is the big one. Oh, Robinhood. You got to look at Robinhood. Robinhood, the band of merry Robin Hooders, no doubt, basically got this baby going. This went up to $85 today. You're trading at 69, and the king of the memes is going to be a meme stock itself. That's the bottom line. And what that's all about, folks, okay, that is not about the short position in it, because you don't really understand. Well, we really don't know what the short position is. What it is, if you happen to be taking a look at the Bloomberg that I have up right now, that what you want to look at is shares in the float. The float right there. See that right there? There's only 7% of the amount of equities that are actually tradable. That's what's going on there. So this isn't a short squeeze. There's 55 million shares that are tradable, and it's already done 156 million shares. So that's what this is. As our man, Mr. Dave White, would say, this was a sliver. They pulled out a sliver, the thing that's pretty amazing, and that is by design, no doubt, but the problem is that a lot of people don't know that deal of how that works. Bottom line, a sliver deal in an extraordinary way. What you also have there is the bottom line. It doesn't take much to get on the baby and then run it. And I suspect what you're also going to have is that the folks over on Reddit are going to really start understanding, too, about what sliver deals are and just how fast you can actually run something up when there's not enough shares to be traded. It doesn't take much. Dow Industrials right now down 296. You get the NASDAQ up 21. S&P's down 15. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you looking for a way to consistently add winning trades to your portfolio? Tom O'Brien is here to help. Tom O'Brien has been successfully trading markets for over 30 years. A frequent contributor to TD Ameritrade Network and CNBC, Tom O'Brien founded TFNN over 20 years ago to help educate investors just like you. Tom's daily market newsletter, Market Insights, is published every morning when the market's open to give you the competitive informational edge you need to succeed. These newsletters are packed full of Tom's advanced technical analysis and are geared to deliver comprehensive strategies for a successful portfolio. Get Tom O'Brien's newsletter, Market Insights, today, and try all of our products and newsletters 30 days risk-free with our money-back guarantee at TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
What's separating you from the most successful men and women on Wall Street? That's right, information. Having all the information gives us the perspective we need to place the right trades at the right time. The TESS Profile Scanner is the premier market profile-based scanner. Powered by its acclaimed TESS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner instantly filters over 2,500 plus global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodities, futures, and Forex. This powerful suite of tools leverages instant trade filtering and strategy formulation to show you emerging trades before they happen. For a limited time, you can save $100 off your first month by using the promo code UPGRADE, and you still get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Level the playing field with the TESS Profile Scanner, which you can find under the Services tab at TFNN.com. Sign up today.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, for free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow Industrials right now trading down at 292. You get the NASDAQ up 16. S&Ps are up 16.5. And if we do look at those SMHs, folks, they're strong. And it's saying that, guess what, that NASDAQ is not going to stop. Bottom line is that you got the SMH is breaking topside today. Now, you could use some more volume in them, but, guess what, man? You're breaking topside. And if you break away from this level, the level we're talking about is 263. You're $7 away from it right now. You go up another $5 or $6 and forget it, man. That's going to take another leg up. Let's go to our man, Jose. Jose, what's going on, brother?
Howdy, Tom. Tom, how are the Poconos Mountains?
I've never been there, man.
Oh, so you did a little water skiing in Lake Winnipesaukee?
No, I went oh, you mean when I was up when I was up north, man, I was always out the vineyard. I had a place out the vineyard. Yeah.
Oh, very nice. I got a friend that has a place that overlooks Martha's Vineyard Sound in East Falmouth.
That's sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice real estate there. Tom, anybody who looks at this market, this is obscene, almost pornographic when you look at AMD. If there's any doubt in anybody's mind, this is a Vegas roulette wheel. Come on.
Listen, it's pretty intense, man. There's no doubt. And as he brings up AMD, folks, okay, so picture this for a second, okay? AMD in 7 days has gone from 89 to 118, and it has 1.2 billion shares outstanding. It's pretty hard to do. Bottom line is did it.
Wow. So if you went long and short with options at the 100 strike price, which would have been a week ago, and you did 25 pieces up and 25 pieces down, you're 20 points in the money. The other side's free. It's a free trade.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, the other side's free. It's paid for. You can salvage it or wait for it because you got some time premium left.
Listen.
But exit both sides and pocket the money. Hey, just a comment about gold. You probably won't like it, but my observation is as follows. Everyone knows gold should be at 10,000 an ounce, and it's not. This whole question of our commodities transitory, it's a silly non sequitur. It's a silly question. Of course, life is transitory and temporal. It's kind of a silly question. But the fact that gold isn't at 10,000 and everybody knows it should be is kind of the reason you should stay away from gold. Just my opinion.
No, listen, man, you get a great point. And what the way that I look at this, right, is that just like today, right? What has happened, folks, and this is what you have to understand about markets in general, particularly the gold market. There's so much money made in the broker-dealer community by selling gold short, selling silver short. There's no doubt, man. Because pitchers, and the reason for that, folks, goes that they're making money, and they know where the orders are. And bottom line is that until they get overwhelmed, they love selling into gold, man. And
well, just an opinion here. You had one of the we had one of the Fed people come out. Look, gold was rallying this morning. I thought I saw AEM up $1. I'm not in gold.
Oh, it's huge. Yeah,
he threatened interest rate hikes in 2023, and they reversed course. I mean, these are the power. The Federal Reserve does not want gold rallying. It's been like that for many years.
It has. But you know what's mind-blowing to me? That the fact of the matter is, and that was the Claria, and the bottom line is that he came out and said 2023. Well, last time I checked, it is August 4th of 2021, man.
Right, yeah, that's what I thought. That's a little far off. Tom, Cadence Design, I'm long Nike. If I make any more money in Nike, I may have to retire. Do I have to pay taxes on this?
I think you got to pay taxes. And your Cadence, man, that Cadence, it looks like it. I mean, this is a real breakout, man. This thing might go to 180, man.
That's what I thought. I went long last week. So long Nike, long Cadence. So you're liking the NASDAQ here. You think we're going back to highs?
Yeah. Especially after looking at that SMH, man. That SMH, man, that rules. And, listen, I know just what you just said about AMD, man. It's pretty insane, actually. But let's just look at something for a second. Yeah, no, it's insane. Because AMD right now, you're paying $1. You're paying $48 for $1. So
right.
That's about. They better grow, folks, exponentially, and
That's right. Boy, if I make any more money on Nike, I'm going to be buying up all the expensive wine at Publix. Do you need a case of Boone's Farm?
You are too. Oh, Boone's Farm, man. Oh my God, yeah. You want to get sick as a dog, folks? That and Thunderbird. Oh my God, seriously, man. Hey, listen, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one, Jose.
Take it easy.
Okay, man. Boone's Farm, man. Listen, folks. I remember the first time that we all chipped in to get Boone's Farm. We were all probably 14 years old or something, man. And I remember tasting it, oh, are you kidding me? Maybe, yeah. Oh, it's disgusting, man. It was sick. Let's go to Tom in Ohio. Hey, Tom, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Yourself?
Wonderful.
So what would you like to look at today?
Watching this crypto, hoping it's bottoming, and I'm playing MicroStrategy as a proxy because it's got options. And I'm looking at the chart, and if it bottomed on short term on the 20th, and then it gapped up, and then it gapped up 4 days later, what's your general feeling about? Is that always going to, is 90% going to come down and fill the gap? And I remember years ago.
Okay, this is.
What's your take?
We're not going to go to Bitcoin just yet. This is MicroStrategy, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So it's a great question, number one. And what's happening, folks? You get a gap higher. At some point it will get filled, but I wouldn't worry about it right now. It looks to me like there's going to be an ABC up. It's coming into that B point, which is the 695. Is it 690? Yeah, it's 695. You're at 667. What I would do is this one. Because you haven't bought it yet, right? Have you bought it? No?
I'm in some options.
Okay, well, that's even better if you're in options. Oh, that's nice, man. Okay. So I do the number on the ABC up, right? And then I get ready for, you got 33. You get 100 and, that's 63. 162 A to B. Gets you 162. 760, 770. Yeah, 770, man. Yeah, so I just sit there, man. Because what does happen, MicroStrategy, folks, okay, trades exactly where Bitcoin is. It goes piece for piece, and because they own so many Bitcoins. So let's just go XBT for a second. So you got that at 39,000. Yeah, it's going to be the same thing. You're going to see, you basically you'd like to see it get up to the highs again, 42,000. 42,000, you're going to probably have some action. Cooking, brother.
Wonderful. Thank you, Tom.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Stay right there, folks. Come right back. We have the Dow Industrials right now trading down 274. NASDAQ is up 20. S&P's down 14. Come right back.
Are you having fun trading the markets, but having trouble finding like-minded individuals to discuss your trading and investment ideas with? Become an apex predator in the trading markets and join the Tiger's Den Trading Room only at TFNN.com. The Tiger's Den is an exclusive trading room where successful traders from around the world come to exchange trades and ideas. Join the den and surround yourself with the sharpest minds in the trading world. Subscribers to the Tiger's Den are also the first to have their questions answered live on air and can privately chat with our TFNN hosts live during their shows. Interact with other Tigers and Tigresses as they share trading ideas, news analysis, and discuss the market action all trading day. Subscribe to the Tiger's Den risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee and become part of the TFNN trading community. TFNN, educating investors.
You could be making money off the stock market. And if you're already making money off the stock market, you could be making a lot more. Check out TFNN and Tiger TV and get expert investing advice to give you the power to control your financial future. Go to TFNN.com and find the newsletter for you. Whether you're into trading gold, metals, futures, currencies, or options, you'll get advice and analysis to help you seriously get ahead. TFNN also features trading services with a 30-day money-back guarantee for new subscribers, as well as TFNN's Tiger Den Trading Room, trading software, and educational webinars for all trading levels. And make sure you check out Tiger TV for free on TFNN.com or TFNN's YouTube channel for live financial content from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern on market days. Stop watching on the sidelines while other people get rich and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartleys, ABCs, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Thinkorswim. For more information, just click the Thinkorswim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials are down 264. NASDAQ's up 20. S&Ps are off 14.5. Let's go to David in Chicago. Hey, David, what's going on, brother?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. How you doing, Tom?
Good, man. Good. So, what are we going to look at today?
Well, I'm feeling pain from OIH, so I'm curious what's your read on it.
Let's take a look at it. So, the OIH, folks, is the Van Eck Oil Services ETF. Inside of this, basically, is that you have a lot of service companies. Schlumberger is 19%, Halliburton's 13%, Baker Hughes is 7%, and yeah, this is not good, man, because you're gonna be feeling more pain. So you get a high volume low here, laying out at what 177.34. It hasn't hit it. And that's a problem, actually. You'd love to see it actually hit it today because you have the contraction of volume today, but you haven't hit it, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So most of the time when you do something like this, it doesn't mean that it has to basically destroy it, but it's going to go after it for sure. And then the real question is that when it goes after it, you know, is it going to break it and go down to the lower level? You have, see, okay, so I just put this on a weekly, and you can see that high volume, man? It's going to get tested. And let me just show you something here. So this is pretty cool. This is a tough one. This is interesting, man. Yeah, now you get to see this. Okay, so we get two different things happening here. Because oil went up so dramatically, and so did the equities, you see how you get a nice volume high out here at 245, right? Then, unfortunately, though, you get this high volume low at 177. So the way I do this, man, you're already here, okay? Let this test at 177 and see how it shakes out, man. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, what ends up happening is this, is that you'll see the test, you'll see a quick, if it's going to bounce back, you're going to see the test, you're going to see a quick spike, and within like 20 or 30 minutes, it's going to reject that price. If it don't reject that price, and you start trading like 175 or something, you got to make some decisions, man. Because 168 is the next level down. And then what I would do, Schlumberger, let me just go look at the biggest weighting structure. So the Schlumberger is the biggest weighting structure in there. Yeah, you see Schlumberger, see what's sticking out like a sore thumb too? Get the high volume, the low at $25, you're 27.19, 27.62. And the second one, Halliburton. Halliburton's 13%. Same deal. Halliburton.
Can I ask you one question?
Sure.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, I was just going to ask. I heard one analyst say that the OIH is not is lacking leadership. It doesn't seem to be tracking what. Like it seems like energy and like oil goes up, energy's not. The exploration guys go up, but it doesn't. It seems to be kind of disconnected. It seems like it gets punished when oil goes up and gets more punished when it goes down. And this one guy was saying how it lacked leadership, and I was curious if you see that or have any understanding or belief in that.
So watch what happens here. This is a great question. This is not like an ExxonMobil or Chevron. This is predicated on the deal, business-wise, that oil would stay higher for a long period of time. These are all service companies that you're buying. Whole different ballgame. You know what I'm saying? So let's picture that, if oil stays high at a long period of time, these things can do great, because what ends up happening is that the oil companies themselves do contracts with these guys, and that's how they make their money. When the ExxonMobils and the Chevrons of the world get nervous, these people get real nervous because that's where they're making all their money. And that's a big difference. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is not, like buying the XLE. The XLE, you can, you know that. The XLE is totally different. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that, the oil's going down, so the XLE will go down with it. But, yeah, it's the same. Look at the XLE's trading like it, too. The XLE wants to go, as a high volume low at 46, it wants to go after.
Well, I know with OIH, if you, from where they were before pandemic lows, they were much higher than where they're at today. So that didn't make sense, or at least to me, why it was trading, at the same price, or it's trading at a significantly higher price before pandemic lows, and now we're back up, and it's it's way low from where it was.
Well, okay, so picture this, and this is cool to know, folks. Okay, if you look at the Middle East, right, the last battle that they had a couple weeks ago in Saudi Arabia, they were all getting their pricing together, okay, as to how many barrels that they can push out. What the argument is that even in Saudi Arabia, they think that the peak of them making money is past. So what the battle is now is to get every ounce of oil out of the ground and get it sold, because when they look forward 50 years, we're not going to be using as much oil as they, well, that's what they're thinking. That's my point, okay? And I think when I start reading some of that, I says, oh, this is really intriguing, man, that, you know, you have the largest oil producers in the world, and that's what they're trying to do, man. They're saying, hey, you know, bottom line, you know, oil's always going to be around, but they think that they're past, you know, that oil's always going to keep accelerating. And if that's the case, then you really got to be careful inside of the oil structure, period. You know? So.
Okay. Well,
hey,
thanks a lot,
so
man.
is it, what's the weather like in Chicago right now?
Well, we had, you know, some really bad humidity and warmth, you know, like a week or so ago, and then we had really beautiful weather, and now I think this weekend we're heading back to, like, you know, the high 80s, 90s with, like, really bad humidity. But it was really nice for about a week or so.
Okay. Well, hopefully we'll get back to that. Yeah.
Yeah, we get the best and worst.
No, listen, I know it well. I love that city, man. It's a great city, man. It's totally a great city. Okay, man,
Yeah,
listen, you have a
born and
great
raised.
one, a safe
Thanks.
one. 877-927-6648. You want to see something that should be scandalous, folks? We'll find out what it is. This company here, so picture this. This company here is trading at $8.26. It went down $26 today. This company went public, and this wasn't a spark public, at, I think it's $31, man. Let me see this. Yeah, went public at $31. April 21st, okay? It's a total blow-up. Bottom line, people got taken to the cleanest like in an incredible way. And when the news came out this morning, that the CEO basically is leaving. And on top of that, guess what? So market value would have erased, folks. It erased $2.6 billion in market cap on the open this morning. And the CEO, as he basically quit, says, hey, guess what? We don't have any sales this year, and we don't have any sales next year. It's like, okay, well, how do you go public, man? I don't even get it. It's financial fraud. That's what it probably is, folks. Stay right there, folks. Come right back. We have the Dow Industrials right now trading down 274, NASDAQ up 24, S&P's down 15. We'll come right back.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
The technology around us is changing every day. With so much happening, it can seem impossible to keep up with all the information. David White's investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, is designed to give you all the information you need to understand the technology that shapes today's markets and tomorrow's future. David White has made his living staying on the cutting edge of technology. His weekly newsletter will give you specific recommendations for value tech stocks, as well as entry prices, target prices, and stops to set for each trade. Dave delivers his weekly newsletters every Friday with updates throughout the week. You can get the Technology Insider at TFNN.com for only $37.50. Sign up for David's newsletter, The Technology Insider, and get an inside look at everything the technology sector has to offer. Try it risk-free today with our 30-day money-back guarantee. TFNN, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 281. You got the Nasdaq up 26. S&Ps are off 15.5. Let's go over to our guest. Our guest today, folks, is Michael Otis. Michael is the founder and CEO of Procoto. The website, folks, is PROCOTO.com. And Procoto is a cloud-based self-service option for companies looking to organize their data around multiple vendor contracts. Michael, welcome to TFNN.
Hi, Tom. Thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. So tell us exactly how this works and what the market is for this, meaning what companies would want to use your product.
Sure. So I'll give you a little context. My background, initially consulting, but last 2 stops were at multi-sided marketplace startups, where we'd have giant Fortune 500 companies on one side of the equation, and then we'd interact with much smaller vendors on the other side. So I got to see how Walmart, Best Buy, Target, giant companies, how they're running their RFPs, what software they're using.
Yes.
And then on the other side, these much smaller companies who didn't have access to any software, and comparably their process was a lot clunkier, and they had the same exact issues, but nobody was really solving the problems for them. So after staring at that problem right in the face side by side for 4 years, I finally said, okay, I need to go solve this problem myself.
Okay.
So a metaphor, a comparison to the market that we're going after is really similar to HubSpot's early days. So Salesforce and others had ballooned to these giant enterprise level CRMs that were upwards of $1 million back, 15 years ago or so.
Yes.
And HubSpot comes in and says, guys, this is ridiculous. Small businesses have the same exact problems. They have to manage customer relationships and manage the entire sales process. We're going to build a CRM that is catered toward SMBs. So we're doing the same thing, but for source to contract software.
Okay. So, and in a company, so this would be a company, Michael, that would have probably what, at least 10, 20 other relationships?
So vendor relationships, sure. So we tend to qualify it by number of employees. So right now we're targeting 50 to 500, maybe upwards of 750, 1,000.
Cool. Right.
But I use it for us. We interact with vendors too, and it's still just my co-founder and myself. So our hope and our expectation is longer term, we expand beyond those bounds too.
Sure. So, and as you get into these companies, are you basically coming in under price? Or are you coming in that saying that your software can do something that the other software can't, meaning that they're using right now?
Sure. So it's really a whole go-to-market process that's different for us. So the majority of sourcing and procurement software right now is very traditional enterprise sales outbound.
Okay.
So a salesperson reaches out to you and you talk to them for a few weeks and you look at a deck and then eventually get a contract that sits in legal for 6 weeks.
Right.
It's just a buying process that really nobody wants to do anymore, but especially smaller businesses don't want to do. So our go-to-market is much more go to the website, sign up with a credit card number and email address, do a free trial. So the savings, the ROI is immediate, and it's a true SaaS model. It's a per user, per month, product-led type product, as opposed to the more traditional, hey, pay $125,000 on day one for an enterprise sourcing solution, and you're, maybe month 18 before you see the ROI on that.
Yeah, interesting, man. That is interesting, man. You know, it's amazing. It's amazing to me that there's always a new mousetrap, man, right? And it's always sitting right in front of you, right?
It sure is. I'll be a little self-reflective here. I don't think I'll ever be the type of founder like Steve Jobs who has this idea that no one knows they need and really goes and puts it in their pocket and shows them, hey, this is what you've always wanted.
Yeah.
But I tend to be I tend to be well versed at looking at problems and saying, okay, how can we make this better? All that said, it took me 4 years staring at this problem right in my face for me to say, okay, maybe there's a business idea here. So you're right that it's oftentimes right there, and it takes you a second or two to acknowledge it.
Well, and it's nice that it's nice that you've had big corporate experience too, right? Because the bottom line is that what happens in large corporations, folks, everyone has to get something off their desk. You're talking about a bureaucracy, right? I mean, that's the bottom line, right? So that's pretty cool that you've already had that portion of it, and now the bottom line is that you got to, make your own lunch now, and you got to put it in the refrigerator, and now you got to work a little bit harder. But the bottom line is that you have your own company now.
That's right, and that's a lot of the people that we're targeting are people like myself who worked at these larger companies that have lived in these giant enterprise solutions that they never had to pay for, and now they're making all the decisions at a much smaller company, and they remember these giant, clunky, outdated solutions that did solve a good chunk of their problems. But now they need something that is more catered to the type of model that they're running today. So we're providing that for them.
What's pretty cool, man, is that, like we're a small company, but realistically, what ends up happening is that there is someone on my payroll that's all they do. So I can see how this is a nice piece of software, man, because the bottom line is that larger companies, they probably have 5, company with 50 people probably, I don't know how many people they have, but the bottom line is that someone has to be paying attention to this versus, so is this like a CMR deal? Like once you get used to it, do you know what I'm saying? Like you plug everything in, right? And then the bottom line, gives you updates, and everyone can basically look into it, meaning inside of the office as that contract is revolving?
Yep, so I'll apply to both of those thoughts. So first on the comparison to our CRM, it's very similar to that, but on a contract and vendor management side of things and sourcing process management.
Okay.
So if you're involved in the sourcing team, yes, you're actively in the software, but something that was really important to us that is counter to how a lot of the enterprise procurement tools are built is we realized that, especially in small companies, everybody is involved in the procurement process. So you might not be the one reaching out to a vendor, but you're waiting on a response from that vendor. You're waiting on the sourcing team so that you can continue your job, whether you're in customer success or sales or finance and accounting, you're dependent on that whole process. So we have made it much more collaborative so that the entire team, all of the different functions now have access to the software for free view only accounts because everybody needs to know what's going on in the sourcing process because it's core to how you're running your business. And then the flip side on the larger businesses having teams to manage this.
Yes.
So I'll speak from my own experience. I was at a couple of mid-stage startups and I had teams around me helping me manage the entire sourcing and procurement process. At one of the companies, we were 350 employees by the time I left, and I had a team of 12 helping me manage the sourcing process.
Okay.
And part of the challenge that we're helping smaller businesses overcome is, you're right, oftentimes you have a single person who's responsible for doing this, so they don't have the time to automate and standardize all of this stuff. It becomes overwhelming. So it's not that they're doing the work of 4 people, it's they have to let some parts of the process fall by the wayside. So we come in and say, okay, we're going to give you the power of a team of 3-4 analysts, and it's still just you, and we're going to make your life a hell of a lot easier and also allow you to focus on the things more important, whether it's negotiating with vendors or negotiating new contract terms, whatever the case may be. We don't want you to focus on the data management side. That should be all automated and systematized at this point.
Nice. And you have some good prices, man. So it's intriguing. I'm looking at the pick a plan. You get, $25 for a basic, $100 for a premium, and then business. What is that? That's more a custom deal?
Right. That's more of a traditional enterprise where we get on the phone, we build out a custom version of the product for them.
Cool. Well, listen, this has been a pleasure. I wish you great luck, man. Now, where are you located?
I'm in St. Petersburg, Florida right now.
That's a beautiful thing. Beautiful
sure
St.
is.
Pete, man.
It sure is.
I like it. Come on down here. Let's get him some business, folks. And the website, folks, is procoto.com. And I'm sure there's plenty of you folks out here that have a small business that need it. Well, Michael, this is a pleasure, man. You have a great one, safe one, and we look forward to speaking to you again.
Likewise, Tom. Thanks so much for having me.
Thanks so much, man. Have a great one. Stay right there, folks. We're coming right back. And bottom line, you can see digital software. It's running everything, folks. Dow Industrials down 275. Nasdaq's up 33. S&Ps are up 14.5. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. For free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Markets can rise and fall like the tides. Subscribe to Basil Chapman's newsletter, The Opening Call, and you too can ride the wave. Basil Chapman is an authority in technical analysis. His Chapman Wave trading system has been helping traders identify trends and capitalize on momentum in the markets since 1984. TFNN invites you to test Basil's proprietary Chapman Wave trading methodology with a monthly subscription to the Opening Call newsletter for only $149. Your subscription to the Opening Call comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, as well as daily market updates on key indexes, stocks, and commodities. Ride the wave. Sign up for the Opening Call risk-free today.
Introducing Primal Edge.
Today, it's even more important to take a supplement that complements your health. Primal Edge is specifically formulated to boost your immune system and help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Our early ancestors found all their nutritional requirements in the wild environment. But today, our food sources don't contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that we need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based, vitamins, minerals, fatty and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated humic and fulvic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They've been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, without them, life cannot exist.
That's right, Ellen. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge. Just $89 exclusively at TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Back, folks. Dow is down at 281. Nasdaq's up 33. S&P's up 15.5. And question about window dressing. No, window dressing is over. I'd say the end of yesterday, window dressing is over. I want to show you something inside the gold market, though. Now, I own the stock, folks, but I want to show you something. This is an ABC up. It's Goldfields, okay? Bottom line is took out a B point today, took it out with volume, and gave it up on price, okay? But when you do this, when you look at this, this is important just to wrap your head around for a second. The price projection on this is $10.50. It's 97-cent A to B equals C to D. We'll see where this baby shakes out. It got to 1034 today, pulls back, has the volume, though. Took out the B point, 5.7 million versus 4.4. I'm bringing it up because the aspect, what does happen with GFI is that GFI can seem to run on its own sometimes. The last run up did run on its own when the other gold equities actually weren't running, but it's going to be intriguing to see who actually is coming into that equity. Market-wise out here, I suspect what you're going to still see is that, guess what? You got light volume out here, but it wants to go for its highs. When you get this close to the highs, man, bottom line, most times you're going to hit them. The SPY right now is down $1.70. 441.80 is the number. You got the 441.12 today. Inside your NDX 100, same type of setup. Now, inside the NDX, folks, and this is really, you want to wrap your head around this. We'd always used to talk about Apple, Google. Well, Google's still at highs. Moderna is the leader and has been for quite some time right now. Moderna is up 8%. Zoom, AMD. These are big equities, folks. And the bottom line, someone else is stepping up. That's what you have happen inside of that NDX 100. My take is that NDX more than likely is going to go hit that high. Volume-wise, it's not bad out there inside the Qs today. Not great, but not bad. Come on. Quick. We got, let's see. Yeah, it's this light volume, man. Bottom line, light volume, but guess what? You're going to be, you're up 79 cents. It'll go for the highs. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Everything you need, folks, is right inside you. Grab it and run with it. Come back and visit us tomorrow morning. Tommy kicks us off, 9 o'clock in the morning. Great show, folks.
Building wealth trading in the stock market